A rocking chair moves slowly. Cicadas fill the evening air. Last August I spent 3 straight nights sitting out on my front porch. Not because I had nowhere to go, just because nowhere else seemed necessary. The heat stayed hanging in the air long after the sun gave up, and the whole neighborhood slowed down to the speed of memory. Across the street, old Charlie Walker still watered his lawn at dusk. Same baseball cap, same garden hose, same wave he'd given me for 20-some years. The kind of thing you barely notice until you realize how much it means. A lot of life happens quietly without ever making the news. August porch, that's where the years sit down. That's where old stories come back around without making a sound. August porch, holding more than wood and paint, holding all the little things a man hopes he won't forget. August porch. My grandson called from Nashville, said he finally got the job. I could hear excitement in his voice, the same way his father sounded once. After we hung up, I stayed there smiling, looking out across the dark, thinking about how fast time travels. You spend your younger years trying to leave home, then spend the rest finding your way back very low, almost hidden. August porch, that's where the years sit down. That's where old stories come back around without making a sound. August porch, holding more than wood and paint, holding all the little things a man hopes he won't forget. August porch, still rocking slow, still rocking slow. The porch light glows softly, the rocking chair keeps moving. Still rocking slow. still rocking slow. Headlights sweep across motel curtains. A freight train breathes in the distance. There are borrowed horizons, seen through other people's windows. The edge of a city from the backseat of a taxi. The outline of mountains reflected in diner glass. Landscapes we pass through without ever calling home. I've trusted them more than destinations, those temporary views that has nothing except attention, reminding me how little ownership the soul truly needs. The road unfolds, the darkness widens, borrowed horizons stretching through the blue. Not close enough to claim them, not distant enough to lose. Borrowed horizons moving through the dark, like they understand longing better than the heart. Low, widescreen, unresolved. At this hour, every city becomes anonymous. Gas stations glow softly, motel signs flicker, and strangers carry entire histories inside overnight bags, without explanation or witness. Very low. I no longer believe belonging requires permanence. Sometimes it's enough to stand briefly inside another horizon and recognize the familiar ache of being alive. Some roads return, some continue. Borrowed horizons passing through the dark, past every question, past every mark. Borrowed horizons steady as the tide, somewhere between wandering and what survives inside. No warning, no revelation, just a slow widening inside the night. Dark, low, unresolved. Borrowed horizons still waiting somewhere on, beyond the reach of daylight, beyond the reach of words. Borrowed horizons, that's all I know. And tonight, that's enough. The groove keeps moving. The train fades into distance. The curtains settle once again, and the horizon remains borrowed. Every September the county fair came rolling into town like it always had. Same Ferris wheel, same cotton candy, same teenagers trying to act older than they were. Back then I thought those nights would last forever. Funny how every kid believes that. I remember walking those gravel paths, holding Linda's hand for the first time. Neither one of us saying much, just listening to the music, drifting from somewhere near the food stands. The whole world felt wide open, and somehow small enough to fit inside a single evening. Nobody tells you at the time you're standing inside a memory while it's being made. County fair lights still shining in my mind long after the ride stopped turning, long after we left that night. County fair lights somehow never fade. The years keep moving forward, but they never went away. County fair lights. Last summer I drove by those fairgrounds. The gates were locked, the paint looked tired, the grandstand leaned a little more than it used to. But standing there, I could still hear echoes of laughter carried by the wind. The older I get, the more I realize places don't hold memories, people do. Very low, warm. County fair lights still shining in my mind long after the ride stopped turning, long after we left that night. County fair lights somehow never fade. The years keep moving forward, but they never went away. County fair lights still burning on, still burning on. The Ferris wheel stands silent. The gravel remembers footsteps still burning on. The elevator cable strains softly. Floor numbers blink and disappear. There are ghosts of elevators still moving through old buildings, stopping at forgotten floors where offices stand abandoned, their doors opening to rooms stripped bare, yet carrying the impression of lives once passing through. Not spirits, not memories exactly, more like residues of repetition, the echo left behind by countless small arrivals and departures no one thought to remember. The machinery hums, the silence rises, ghosts of elevators floating through the blue, not real enough to follow, not imagined enough to lose. Ghosts of elevators moving through the dark like they understand transition better than the heart. Low, mechanical, unresolved. At this hour, the city feels vertical, window lights blinking in distant towers, everyone ascending, descending, carrying invisible cargo behind practiced faces, very low. I no longer believe change announces itself. Most transformations arrive quietly, one floor at a time, hidden inside routines, until one day you notice you become someone else. Some doors reopen, some stay closed. Ghosts of elevators passing through the dark, past every question, past every mark. Ghosts of elevators, steady as the tide, somewhere between departure and what survives inside. No warning, no revelation, just a slow ascending inside the night. Dark, low, unresolved. Ghosts of elevators still moving somewhere on, beyond the reach of daylight, beyond the reach of words. Ghosts of elevators, that's all I know. And tonight, that's enough. The groove keeps moving, the cables keep singing, the numbers fade from view, and the ghosts remain in motion. Wilson's Family Market by the weekly specials board. Mrs. Wilson kept a notepad tied to the register drawer. When the peaches sold out early or coffee ran short by noon, she'd tear off handwritten rain checks with a pencil tucked in her hair. Warm brass melody. Nobody raised their voices, nobody slammed the car. Mrs. Wilson knew each customer long before they reached the line. A young father buying diapers, an elderly man living alone. Each folded that little promise into shirt pockets and purses. Handwritten rain check, simple black and blue. A promise saying we'll make this right when plans don't follow through. Handwritten rain check, small enough to hide, teaching trust is built. One honest gesture at a time. Gentlemen beneath, years later in a harder season, when life wasn't going my way, I remembered Mrs. Wilson smiling as she passed those slips across. Not every disappointment means defeat, not every delay means loss. Sometimes tomorrow simply asks for a little extra patience. Handwritten rain check, simple black and blue. A promise saying we'll make this right when plans don't follow through. Handwritten rain check, small enough to hide, teaching trust is built. One honest gesture at a time. The world won't always have what you need today, but kindness can still say, come back, we'll save some for you. Short, steady, reassuring. Handwritten rain check, still tucked inside my thoughts whenever life feels uncertain and answers take their time. Handwritten rain check, ordinary and true, a reminder that hope sometimes arrives in handwriting. The register drawer closes, the rain eases outside, and somewhere under a refrigerator magnet, a little promise waits to be redeemed. Miss Clara kept old jelly jars lined up above the sink. Strawberry labels half peeled off too useful to throw away. Every Saturday she'd walk the yard, gathering whatever bloomed: daisies, zinnias, wild Queen Anne's lace, tied loose with kitchen string, warm brass melody. One bouquet went to the widow, 3 houses down the lane. Another sat beside the register at the local bank. The barber got one every spring. The school nurse got one too. Miss Clara never called them gifts, just something nice to do. Jelly jar bouquet sitting in the light, bringing little patches of color into life. Jelly jar bouquet, simple, fresh and true. Funny how a handful of flowers can change a room. Gentle underneath. I asked her once why she bothered with blossoms that wouldn't last. She said, that's exactly why they matter. Then trimmed another stem. You don't wait for forever to brighten somebody's day, and carried one next door. Jelly jar bouquet sitting in the light, bringing little patches of color into life. Jelly jar bouquet, simple, fresh and true. Funny how a handful of flowers can change a room. Beauty isn't permanent, neither are we. That ain't a reason to stop sharing it. Short, graceful, sunlit. After Clara's gone, I still save empty jars without quite knowing why. Jelly jar bouquet resting on my sill, a reminder that kindness can bloom without announcement. The screen door whispers shut, the petals catch the evening breeze. Somewhere on a quiet porch, a fresh bouquet waits. On the windowsill at Murphy's washing fold sat a paperback with a broken spine, half a western, half a mystery, left behind by somebody. Its cover had faded pale as denim, the first few pages curled, but folks kept picking it up. writing on their clothes. Warm brass melody. Miss Rita worked the change machine since the summer of '71. She knew who washed on Tuesdays and who came after midnight. A single father folded tiny t-shirts while his daughter counted socks. An old mechanic read 3 chapters before the rinse cycle stopped. Laundromat paperback passed from hand to hand, helping strangers share a story without a single plan. Laundromat paperback, dog-eared at the seams, making waiting feel a little less like waiting used to be. Nobody knew who bought it or forgot it by the dryer, but someone always marked their place with grocery lists or matchbooks. One rainy afternoon, a widow laughed at a joke she'd almost missed, then looked around surprised to find she'd smiled at all. Laundromat paperback passed from hand to hand, helping strangers share a story without a single plan. Laundromat paperback, dog-eared at the seams, making waiting feel a little less like waiting used to be. The final page disappeared years ago. Nobody ever replaced it. Still, people kept reading. Short, curious, comforting. Laundromat paperback as the dryers hummed their tune. The basket stacks grew smaller and another evening passed. Laundromat paperback never made the news, just another quiet companion for ordinary afternoons. The quarters keep clinking, the dryers keep turning, and somewhere by the window the paperback waits its turn.
Smoke curls beneath a street lamp. A match is rubbed out on brick.
There are maps of smoke drawn in borrowed air, roots that hold together only while they're moving, tensions rising through the dark, becoming visible by disappearing. I used to trust the lines I could follow, the roads with names, the exits clearly marked. Now I pay attention to what refuses permanence, the patterns that dissolve the moment they're understood. The ember cools, the night expands, maps of smoke floating through the blue, not fixed enough to follow, not fleeting enough to lose. Maps of smoke moving through the dark, like they understand direction beyond the reach of thought. Low, weightless, unresolved. At this hour, the city becomes interpretive. Traffic lights soften, neon drifts and puddles. Even familiar streets seem less certain, as though the world itself has loosened its grip. Very low. I no longer ask for lasting conclusions. Most of what matters changes shape. The closer you stand to it, leaving only impressions and the quiet responsibility of paying attention. Some outlines fade, some linger. All maps of smoke passing through the dark, past every question, past every mark. Maps of smoke, steady as the tide, somewhere between wonder and what survives inside. No warning, no revelation, just a slow unfolding inside the night. Dark, low, unresolved. Maps of smoke still drifting somewhere on, beyond the reach of daylight, beyond the reach of words. Maps of smoke, that's all I know. And tonight, that's enough. The groove keeps moving, the ember loses its glow. The smoke redraws itself, and the maps remain unseen. The ceiling fan turns slowly, dust circles through a beam of light. orbits of dust in every quiet room. Small revolutions, too patient to announce themselves, turning through sunlight, turning through darkness, answering to forces no one ever names. I watched them for years in waiting rooms, in motel lobbies, in kitchens after midnight. Tiny worlds suspended between falling and remaining exactly where they are. The air stands still, the motion remains. Orbits of dust floating through the blue, not heavy enough to settle, not weightless enough to lose. Orbits of dust moving through the dark, like they understand persistence better than the heart. Low, weightless, unresolved. At this hour, even time loosens its grip. Coffee cools unnoticed, televisions glow without sound, and ordinary objects reveal their hidden patience, their quiet agreement with impermanence. Very low. I no longer believe meaning arrives in grand designs. Most truths move slowly at the edge of attention, visible only when the light shifts and we remember to stop looking past them. Some moments pass, some keep turning. Orbits of dust passing through the dark, past every question, past every mark. Orbits of dust, steady as the tide, somewhere between drifting and what survives inside. No warning, no revelation, just a slow revolving inside the night. Dark, low, unresolved. Still turning somewhere on, beyond the reach of daylight, beyond the reach of words. Orbits of dust, that's all I know. And tonight, that's enough. The groove keeps moving, the ceiling fan keeps turning, the dust remains suspended, and the night continues its orbit. Yeah. In Aunt May's front bedroom, by the window facing west, stood an old oak quilt rack, holding colors from the past, pieces cut from work shirts, Sunday dresses worn thin, and a faded patch of denim nobody could throw away. Warm brass melody. She'd point to different squares and say, your granddad wore this one. That's from your mama's Easter dress. This came from your uncle's farm. Stories stitched beside the fabric, passed from hand to hand, until the children knew their history without opening a book. Quilt rack promise, hanging in the light, keeping family close through the longest nights. Quilt rack promise, threaded strong and true. Love don't always speak, sometimes it sews itself into you. Gentleman underneath. When Aunt May grew older and the stairs became too steep, she called the grandkids over one Sunday after lunch. Said, take these quilts and use them, don't save them for display. Things made with love work better when they still get used. Quilt rack promise, hanging in the light, keeping family close through the longest nights. Quilt rack promise, threaded strong and true. Love don't always speak, sometimes it sews itself into you. The rack stands empty now, the quilt's moved on, exactly like she hoped. Short, warm, homebound. Quilt rack promise, still wrapped around our lives, keeping old hands near us, though the years move on. Quilt rack promise, simple as can be, a reminder that devotion often looks like making something last. The curtains drift softly, the house settles in, and somewhere beneath handmade quilts, a family sleeps. Fluorescent lights breathe overhead. There are rooms of humming, scattered through the sleepless hours, hospital waiting areas, laundromats near closing time, late night diners, office break rooms, places held together by electrical patience. Nothing remarkable happens there, no revelations, no dramatic departures. Only the low machinery of people continuing to exist beside one another without demanding explanation. The current flows, the silence stays. Rooms are humming, floating through the blue, not still enough to comfort, not restless enough to lose. Rooms are humming, moving through the dark, like they understand endurance better than the heart. Low, steady, unresolved. At this hour, conversations grow quieter, coffee cools untouched, newspapers remain folded, and every small gesture carries unexpected weight against the backdrop of anonymous light, very low. I've stopped believing meaning arrives with fanfare. Most of what sustains us lives in repetition, in shared spaces where strangers breathe beneath the same fluorescent sky, and there's nothing in return. Some people leave, some remain. Rooms of humming, passing through the dark, past every question, past every mark. Rooms of humming, steady as the tide, somewhere between isolation and what survives inside. No warning, no revelation, just a slow vibration inside the night. That's all I know. And tonight there's enough. The groove keeps moving, the fluorescent lights continue, the machinery keeps breathing, and the humming remains. A stairwell light buzzes. Somewhere, a door closes softly. There are stairwells of sleep. I descend before morning, halfway between dreaming and the weight of waking, where familiar thoughts lose their certainty and silence gathers at every landing. I know these passages without understanding them. The slow drift downward, the strange calm of not needing answers before another step appears beneath my feet in the dark. The shadows breathe, the railings hum, stairwells of sleep falling through the blue, not deep enough to hold me, not shallow enough to lose. Stairwells of sleep turning through the dark like they understand surrender better than the heart. Low, weightless, unresolved. At this hour, even memory softens. Names arrive without faces. Rooms return without context. And old conversations echo gently through places they no longer belong. Very low. I no longer fight the unfinished feeling that follows me between consciousness and whatever waits beyond it. There is dignity in letting mystery remain partly unopened. Some dreams return, some disappear. Stairwells of sleep passing through the dark, past every question, past every mark. Stairwells of sleep, steady as the tide, somewhere between forgetting and what survives inside. No warning, no instruction, just a slow descending inside the night. Dark, low, unresolved. Stairwells of sleep, still waiting somewhere on, beyond the reach of daylight, beyond the reach of words. Stairwells of sleep, that's all I know. And tonight, that's enough. The groove keeps moving. The stairwell light flickers. The final step remains unseen, and the night keeps its distance.